Yeah, it's another episode again. Welcome to this channel where we'll be discussing about the pro and con of real estate. Today I'll be discussing about what to do if that your property is losing value. I have a lot of properties in my DM that Mr. Abraham I want to sell this property, Mr. Abraham I want to sell this property, but the property is not appreciating. Why? That is why I said, okay, let me take my time today to treat this topic and what to do to make sure that okay that their property can appreciate. That we give them the strategies, the practical, simple practical steps to follow for these properties to appreciate, to boost the property's value. So if you are part of those that maybe you are a new buyer or you are a seasonal investor and you all what you've invested for so far is not appreciating, this video is for you. Don't go anywhere, just sit and watch. And don't forget to share to your friends, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we always share our videos every midweek, which is this video is for you. Share to your friends. As I said, I'll be giving you 5 practical steps, which number 1 is understanding the market trend. That is very, very important. 1. Understand the market trend. What I mean is learn how to analyze market when property is appreciating. Maybe during let's say peak period in Nigeria is maybe during the December period. People always buy property. Put your property down for sale during that process, and don't let your property to be more expensive. If you know in your mind that this property is supposed to be 100 million, you can just put it at 100 million, and he said it's negotiable so that at the end of the day you'll be able to sell and still see money. What I mean is your investment, I'll calculate and adjust your investment strategy accordingly so that you'll be able to see return and your property will be able to appreciate. That is the best way you can boost your investment and maximize your investment. So number 2 now is renovation and upgrade. Number 2, renovation and upgrade. What does this mean? Yeah, renovation. You need to renovate the property to taste so that people will be able to see how beautiful the house is. There's an apartment that's supposed to sell in Badon, sometimes around 2023, and the property was very tattered. The compound, the pipes are leaking, the WC has been broken, the ceiling, the roofs. But after some months, the sellers came and we said we are unable to sell this property due to one reason or the other, and people are pricing it to about an apartment of 4 bedroom, and someone is saying he wants to pay 5 million. You can imagine. But with our own advice and the way everything is going, he has to renovate the apartment. He upgrade it, he changed everything, and at the end of the day, the property valuer and everything, which I'll be saying, which I'll be using. At the end of the day, the property appreciates, and we sold the property. That is all. That will what take me to number 3: seeking a professional lawyer. Seeking a professional lawyer. This seeking a professional lawyer will also help you. The reason is after the property I told you we've sold, the property I told you that is very certain. We talk to the seller and the upgrade apartment, which is that number 2. Then we seek a professional lawyer. Yeah, they are the one that value the property, and at the end of the day, after the renovation is being calculated and we know what we spent on the house, we know the value, and at the end of the day, the property appreciates. That is why you need to seek a professional lawyer. Don't think about what you want to pay them, but think about the work they are going to do for you for that property to appreciate. Which now leads me to number 4: location. Okay. Location. Can you see it? Location matters. You can't do anything without location. Like for example, now a 5-bedroom apartment, if you have to sell it in Lekki, Chevron, Lekki, you can't compare the same price to what? To Ikorodu or to Ibadan or Ogun State, because it will depend on that. And what can you do if you want your property to appreciate? Firstly, you need to look about the location. Maybe the location is also affecting it, and that there's nothing you can do than what? By upgrading. If you upgrade and seek these people, it will help your location. People will still buy at a good rate with a good deal. Last but not the least is diversifying your investments. Diversifying, don't mind my marker. Diversifying your investment policy. I mean, diversifying your portfolio. Because with this now, if I don't have to diversifying your properties, like for example, you have a property in Ikoyi and you're having Banana Island, and also in Lekki, the price which you sell the property will be, and it will be different, because in Ikoyi, the house since there is different, also in Lekki, and that is why you need to diversify your investment so you'll be able to have rest of mind. And another thing I want you to know is, if you are dealing with a land, instead of you to buy 2 acres in 2 acres in one estate, it's better you buy um 2 acres in 6 estates. How do I mean? By buying, if you invest in two plots in this estate and another estate, which this with this number four. So I mean this number four now. That is why I said they work together, because you cannot do with this, you cannot do with this, you cannot do with this. Understanding the trend. If you don't understand the trend, you cannot renovate and upgrade. And if you are not seeking a professional lawyer, how with this property that you've invested in, by renovating and upgrading, how will you appreciate? And if with this, if you have a professional lawyer with this location now, he will be the one to tell you what you need to, the value of the property in that location. And also, the last one, by diversifying your investment. If you have diversified your investment, it will help you. The location now will help you diversify, because if you, like I said, if you buy 2 acres in one estate, that means you're not diversifying the investment. But if you buy 2 acres in 6 estates, it will appreciate, which will work with the location. That is why when you're dealing with properties, some things first, you need to do investigate, ask about the future. That is why we are here for you, because we only give you trending story about real estate. We always give you the future and the past, even the present, about properties. And I wish you nothing but long life, property with good title, because your comfort is our priority. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we always share our video every midweek so that you can learn, I can learn, and we can all learn. Don't forget to subscribe once again. Just do that for me. See you in my next episode. Thank you.